and welcome to Professional Beauty India Spotlight with me, Priyanka Parshurami. Professional Beauty India Spotlight is a series where every month we talk to one industry expert, artist and hairdresser across the Indian beauty and hair industry and dive deep into their lives and their journeys. As we all know, Indian hairdressing and beauty industry is on a roll. Hairdressers have started making their mark, not just in India, have started making their mark in the international stages too. Right from their collection getting featured in the Hairdressers Journal's Collection of the Week to participating in the prestigious British Hairdressing Awards international category to the international performances with leading hair care brands. Alongside the growing income, awareness regarding the global trends and changing in their lifestyle, India is becoming the hottest market for the international brands to foray in. And the best example of the same is Redken Professional, the leading US hair care brand launching in India. And on this note, in this episode of Professional Beauty India Spotlight, we are excited to have the most exciting hairdresser of the industry at the moment. He is a hairdresser, a celebrity stylist, an educator, and now a hairdresser turned entrepreneur, Mr. Florian Hurel.
Thank you for this introduction. That's
it
way beyond to the roof. Thank you so much. I feel shy now and blushing. I'm going to be very shy now.
No worries. You have to be like the way you are always.
I'm trying to cultivate that at the most, yes.
Yes. So basically till date, the industry and the masses were only used to the term of fashion couture.
Yes.
But you are the one who has actually introduced it to the hair industry.
Yes.
So can you tell us what was the concept when you curated the term hair couture and how is it different from the salon and the studio?
Sure, I think what's different from couture or any normal salon is that couture is related to design.
Correct.
If you are going to associate couture to design will be fitted to a personality. Here at hair couture, we are not going to do a hairstyle which is going to be similar to every lady. We do want to educate the hairstylist and have the hairstylist to understand each and every client of theirs in order to have a particular hairstyle to define everyone's personalities.
Correct.
So we cannot name a hairstyle, we cannot replicate an hairstyle,
Correct.
but we adjust the education and the way of working in a way that every individual coming to Florian Hurel Hair Couture will have a special design hairstyle for themselves.
Wow.
So this is why
that's
couture.
Interesting.
This is not something that I have just come up in the last few days, but this is something that I have cultivated for the last 20 years. I have been working like this with all my clients. There is no one client that I'm treating the same way. So this was a logic for me to come up with this specific name in order to really redefine what hairstyle is to an individual.
Yes, agreed. You are like the wizard, I may say, for the hairdressing industry. And I'm sure there are a lot of people the youth out there looking at you as their inspiration. So can you just take us through your journey of the hairdressing?
See, the journey now is about 20 years ago. I've started when I was 15. Today I'm turning 35. Back in France, we have to study and become licensed. If we do not have a license, we cannot be named a hairstylist. So there is a minimum of 4 years of study, which I have completed over 2 years as a free candidate. So I was a quick learner, fast learner. I have also done a hair competition in France, where I have won the Best French Student Awards against 4 years of experience people within 6 months of learning. So this is what have kind of defined me from the beginning and be a little different from the others, because I used to spend maybe double or triple the time of exercising, learning, redoing, and of course trying to always be the best friend to the best hairstylist of each outlet in order to learn the most out of them.
Yeah.
So from that, I think this is where I have picked up the most experience, and I always have been passionate and always wanted to push boundaries in order to also educate the youth. So today, someone that looks up to me and wants to learn the vision or wants to learn what I have kind of cultivated during the years I will always advise them to keep on practicing and be motivated to educate themselves, and also to not stick maybe to one specific brand or one specific salon, but to try to assist, to try to also go to different brands, different salons to learn the most. Because for me it took many places to reach where I am today, and I do believe that a hairstylist should be able to travel, should be able to own their salon, and as well to educate themselves as much as they could. Yes.
So as you said, you took motivation from learning with a lot of hairdressers from France. So what keeps you motivated to do your work as a hairdresser?
I think now the way that now where I've reached and where I am at, what motivates me is my team. Seeing them growing, seeing them achieving what they want to do, and when they come to me and they say, "Sir, I have this particular dream. I will want to own a part of a salon, or I will want to be an educator, or I will want to train or be on a stage." For me, what motivates me today is to realize their dream, because the industry and India industry haven't valued hairstylists for the longest time. I come back 10 years back in India. I was in Delhi, started off Delhi, and I have seen people doing this job just to earn money. And today I'm seeing a change where hairstylists are actually doing this job out of a passion. And the passion drives the income. And if there is no passion, there is no income. And when there is a job just to be done for income, then the person becomes limited and will not earn beyond what he's expecting to earn. And this is where problem starts. So for me, it's all about having a team that is motivated, a team that wants to grow, and the team that I have here at Kolkata, I'm lucky and fortunate to have only people that wants to grow and have some kind of vision to see themselves as maybe entrepreneurs or educators, or own a segment in this particular field where maybe will be the extensions, or maybe will be again between the brand and the salon. So every individual working in this outlet will have a responsibility for them to grow. And this responsibility will be defined as per their wanting and their wishes.
That's nice. That's really nice. And now when we were talking about your journey, about your motivation, what was your first ever assignment that you had?
Like back in the days, the very first assignment.
The commercial assignment, I would say.
See, it's come down to back in France, as an assignment, we do have to take care of the place. So I think the very first assignment that I had in the hair industry was to mop the floor. Yes, because in the French industry, there is no housekeeping. We ourselves wash and mop the floors. So this was my first assignment back in the days. So from that, then become a shampoo. We have to be able to do wash and shampoo, and then only we can expect to kind of move to touching a client, like doing a blue dry or doing a dry, but not before that. So the very first assignment is to really wash the floor.
Then that's really a long way that you have of your journey.
But this is the basic of understanding when, today in this particular outlet, my outlet, or others' outlet, when I was working for the others, the first assignment that I want everyone to be good at is to keep the place hygienic.
That's true. That's of prime importance.
Exactly, because without hygiene, there is nothing.
Nothing, agree. Right? And in the beauty industry, I think that, rather in any industry, I think hygiene, yes. And now, as we all know, in my introduction also I said you are like the preferred stylist for the celebrities, and you have worked with Bollywood, you worked with fashion. So as per you, what is the difference between creating a look for a movie for Bollywood vis-a-vis creating a look for a ramp walk or an editorial shoot?
Again, as I say, couture means design, and when it comes to designing something, the job is not being applied to the same way for every job. Every job got a different assignment and a different way of working towards it. And the most important thing is to really understand the assignment itself. So when you do understand the assignment, then your skill and knowledge will adjust to this particular assignment again. So the movie industry, you are basically designing looks for a character. So it's maybe minimalistic or it can be really extravagant. From that, we have to be able to adjust the skill to that particular character. For a ramp, you are working with a designer, you are working with a fashion stylist, you are working with a makeup artist, and all of us needs to come to a certain ground in order to design a look for the designer. But there is not one department which is less than the other department.
Yes, true.
Everyone do matter, and everyone do need to have a certain understanding to kind of outcome and get into the look. So this is the difference.
And now you've been your hairdresser yourself, you've worked for years together as a stylist, as an individual hairdresser stylist, and now you're turning into an entrepreneur with your own hair couture. So obviously the transition won't have been that simple, but then what is that one thing, one tip would you like to give to the hairdresser who are planning to move from behind the chair to behind the desk?
See, the conception of being an entrepreneur have different cap, I would say. So today I'm an entrepreneur, yes, but I'm not an entrepreneur since today. I have been already building different kind of businesses around me, which are like talent agencies for hair makeup artists, an academy. So the academy is already running since now 2 years. We also run a fitness center, and today, yes, a salon. But there is no way that I will be behind the desk ever. I will always be behind the chair. I will always want to work with my clients, because this is what will motivate the other hairstylists to always keep on going. Being a part of a meeting where an architect, an accountant, or a marketing team, or be there to kind of inspire them to your vision is one thing, but the most important things today is to keep grounded and keep doing what you love the most. For me, it's not about numbers. For me, it's about breathing to quality. If the quality is there, if the passion is there, numbers will automatically follow. There is nothing as being behind the desk and waiting for the numbers to come without investing yourself towards every individual's growth.
Correct. It has to be the passion which
Exactly.
which you obviously have. So
that is by default.
Yes, that's by default, exactly. And as you just said, we already know that you have your academy since a long time. You've been into the education along with the hairdressing that you were doing. So as per you, how has the education in beauty evolved till date, and how it should be evolving in the future?
I wish that the education will get back to be a little more patient. I do feel that the youth are a little impatient and wants to grow very fast. So this is one negative point to it. But what is really now making a lot of difference is that the youth are confident. Maybe back in the day, they were very less confident individuals, since the industry weren't so elevated and not so highlighted in the eyes of the clients. But today the clients are really respecting their hairstylist and really understanding that the hairstylist got a major way of working on their happiness while getting their hairstyle done. So I do believe that there are changes, positive and negative at the same time. I would really want the youngsters to be a little more patient and work towards their skill and knowledge before jumping into becoming a hairstylist. Things can move very fast when you are very involved. So as soon as you are involved and want to educate yourself, then only you can kind of aim to make money. Yes. I think the most important thing is to be patient. And to keep on working. That's the key, I think.
And we've got to know from a small birdie that you are going to be the pro ambassador for Redken Professional. And your salon is an exclusive Redken salon. It's the biggest brand in US, and it's yet to be launched in a very big way in India. But then your salon is the first one to be.
So I'm not an ambassador since I'm not going to be an ambassador. I'm already an ambassador since a month. This is something that we kept secret because we were waiting for the launch of the place. And through FHNC and myself, we are going to launch the Redken in India. So today evening we are launching the Redken in India with efficiency and this location.
Okay.
So Redken is now available in India.
Yeah. At your salon.
At our salon and then on e-commerce.
E-commerce websites. Yes. So along with one of the leading hair care brand in US and you, when you guys come together,
Yes.
what should the industry be expecting out of the brand?
A boom.
Yeah.
We are not going to stop now.
Yes.
We are here and we are going to develop, and more than anything, I will empower the hairstylists.
Yeah.
This is what I'm going to do.
Great. On this note, we move to our next segment, which is quick answer, a
Yes.
kind of a rapid fire segment
Alright.
that we will be having. So ready?
Let's go for it.
Cool. So describe Florian in 3 words.
Determination.
It has to be quick.
Oh, I can't do it quick when it comes to myself. I think I will say determination, faith, and always believe.
Okay. What are the qualities that an educator should have?
Being patient, being able to explain very well, and to let the others grow.
Okay. What pulled you to India from the international markets?
The calling. It's all about the calling.
That's true. And one quick message that you would like to give to the aspirants of the industry?
Keep faith, keep hardworking, and do never give up.
Thank you. Thank
You're
you so
welcome.
much. And now we are moving to our finale question. As I already mentioned it in my introduction, and everybody knows that you are the icon for a lot of youth in the industry today. So I would love to request you to show us a quick, your
Yes.
all-time favorite look for all of them.
Sure.
So
We are ready for that.
Yeah,
Yes, we are
let's
ready
go.
for that. Let's go.
Thank you. So thank you for creating the
Yeah.
red carpet look for our industry.
Easy, quick, and very elegant.
Yes, indeed. And once again, thank you for joining us
You're
on
welcome.
and giving us time on the most special day of your life,
Thank
which
you.
is the launch of your hair couture.
My second most special day.
Yeah, your second most special day. Yes, I can understand. So, and we wish to see more such hair coutures from you.
Thank you.
Going ahead.
Thank you
you
so
once
much.
again.
Thanks
it's
for
a
coming.
pleasure meeting
Thanks
you.
for being a part of this.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
On this note, we take a leave from you from this episode of Professional Beauty India Spotlight and meet you on our next episode with more insights from the industry experts and hairdressers. Till then, stay tuned. Bye.